Hey everybody, Nick Urso from Windy City Guitar Lessons. Today I want to talk about the different types of chords. And this is just a quick working man 101 guitar chords. People ask, well, how many different kinds of chords are there? And I've heard all kind of answers, and I'm sure I'm going to get some argument for this, but that's okay. I don't care. For all practical purposes, working man guitar player, there's three types of chords. There's major chords, there's minor chords, and there's dominant chords. Major chord, C major. Minor chord, C minor. It's that sad sound to it versus the happy sound. Or a dominant chord, C7. It's a little more edgy, I guess is a better word for it. Everything fits into those categories. Somebody will say, well, hey, what about how do we know? Well, any chord that is just a letter and doesn't say minor or anything else with it is a major chord. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, major. If it says minor, C minor, then it's a minor chord. If it's an odd number, C seventh, C ninth, C 13th, it's a dominant chord. It's an odd number. If it's just an even number, C sixth, sorry, that was a C suspended, C sixth, that's a major chord. It's an even number. If it has major in the title, C major 7th, it's a major chord. If it has minor in the title, C minor 7th, it's a minor chord. C minor 6th, still a minor chord. If it's got an odd number without any designation, major or minor, it's a dominant chord. C 7th. People will say, well, what about a diminished chord? What about a diminished chord? Well, you can use a diminished chord in the place of a major, a minor, or a dominant. So what kind of chord is it? Depends on how it's being used. If it's being used over a major, it's a major. If it's being used over a minor, it's a minor. And if it's being used as a dominant, it's a dominant. It doesn't make it a different kind of chord. Most chords have two names. Okay? For example, D major could also be a B minor. So they can work together. So just because it has more than one name doesn't change what it is. A diminished chord is whatever it's filling in to be, whether it's major, minor, or dominant. The same thing with suspended chords. How are you using them? Are you using it as a major, as a minor, or as a dominant? That's what it signifies. So there are only three kinds of chords, and all chords can fit into one of those categories. If you have any questions about that, feel free to email me right through my website at windycityguitarlessons@gmail.com. Thank you for your time. Hope to see you later.